Quick story real quick. This is my first video on my brand new phone, the Google Pixel 4. Previously, I've been making videos off of my Samsung Galaxy S7. Yesterday, around 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern, I was listening to some music on my phone and I was getting tired, so I figured I'd go up to bed. So, as I was leaving one of the apps, my phone randomly froze and nothing would happen. Like, I tried tapping other apps and turning the power off and on, but it just froze at my home screen. And then the screen went black and it just shut off. So I figured, oh, great, I'll just restart the phone, but that was weird. So what happened was it never turned back on. And today I took it over to a phone repair place, and they said that they haven't seen anything like this before. It just actually died. It was weird. So I had to get rid of that phone, and I had to get a new one. What you are seeing right now, obviously it's being recorded, is my Pixel 4 from Google, and I think it's looking pretty good right now. I mean, I'm getting used to it. It's definitely different than the Galaxy S7 I've had, and I was due for a new phone upgrade like 2 years ago, but never did it. So my phone finally died, and now the Google Pixel 4. It's pretty nice. So enough of that. That was how my day has been going so far. Let's talk about what happened on Sunday night. Last Sunday, the Bills went to Pittsburgh, and what happened? They did it. Clinched a playoff berth. We're officially in, and now what we can go for now is the division. And that comes to tomorrow night. Well, not night, I'd say afternoon. They will be playing the New England Patriots. And before I get to that, real quick, I want to say if you guys remember, I made a video, and guys can scroll through my channel and look for it if you want. I predicted the Bills to go 10-6. Right now, we're on pace to go 12-4. Because if we beat New England and then our last game of the year is home against the Jets, we're 12-4. Wow. Give us the division. All right, so tomorrow we got a triple header. We got game number 1, the Houston Texans against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm going to pick the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Game 2, Buffalo goes to New England, and they take on the Patriots. This could be it. I honestly think this is it. If the Bills beat the Patriots, they're a threat in the playoffs. Get ready. Because whether they're in the wild card or New England somehow loses to Miami next week and the Bills win the division, they are gonna be tough to beat. And I'm excited because 2 years ago when they clinched the playoffs, they got lucky because they needed Baltimore to lose, and Andy Dalton threw that 4th and 12 pass. We all know what happened. They weren't supposed to make the playoffs that year, but they got lucky. This year is totally different. We're in it already. 2 games to go still, and we clinched the playoffs. They're 10-4 right now. What did I tell you? Been here since week 1. The Bills are for real. Finally, I knew Sean McDermott was the man. He was going to turn this whole team and franchise around, and look at this. It's going great. Oh, man. They're going to be even better next year, too, with all the cap space we're going to have. Woohoo! Get ready. All right, so, of course, I'm picking the Bills over the Patriots. You want to cheat again, New England? We'll see about that. And then finally, the night game at 8 o'clock Eastern is going to be the Los Angeles Rams against the San Francisco 49ers. I'm going to say the San Francisco 49ers. And then we got the regular games. The New Orleans Saints against the Tennessee Titans. It's a unique game. It's in Tennessee, too. But I'm going to pick the Saints. Baltimore Ravens against the Cleveland Browns. Baltimore's going to get revenge on Cleveland. Carolina versus Indianapolis. 2 relatively bad teams that have been looking terrible lately. But I'm going to say the Indianapolis Colts. Cincinnati Bengals versus the Miami Dolphins. The Tank Bowl Part 2. I'm going to say the Miami Dolphins. The Pittsburgh Steelers against the New York Jets. I'm going to say the Pittsburgh Steelers. Jacksonville Jaguars against the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going to say the Atlanta Falcons. The New York Giants against the Washington Redskins. I'm going to say the Washington Redskins. I actually thought Washington had a chance to beat Philly last weekend. Look how close they came. But, Carson Wentz is the man. So, sure. And we'll get to them in a minute. The Oakland Raiders against the Los Angeles Chargers. I'm going to say the Los Angeles Chargers. The Detroit Lions versus the Denver Broncos. I'm going to say the Denver Broncos. Dallas versus Philly. Winner is the leader of the division. Both teams are 7-7. It's in Philly, but I'm going to say the Dallas Cowboys win. Just because they put up 44 points against the Rams. And I don't know what's going on with the Rams. They're like Tennessee, how they were last year. How they look good one week and they look like shit the next week. Well, they look good this week, but I don't know. I still think Dallas can beat Philly. Just because of the history, you know? And then we got the Arizona Cardinals against the Seattle Seahawks. I'm going to have to say the Seattle Seahawks. The Kansas City Chiefs against the Chicago Bears. I'm going to say the Kansas City Chiefs. And then finally, the Green Bay Packers against the Minnesota Vikings. I'm going to say Green Bay. That's a tough one, though. I mean, it is in Minnesota, and Minnesota's a wild card team right now. I think they're 10-4 as well. But actually, you know what? I think this game is for the division, too. If Green Bay wins this, I think they clinch the NFC North, is it? It is the NFC North. So, yeah. I think... Yeah, it has to be because... Yeah. Alright, forget what I just said. How many of you are going to be rooting for this team tomorrow against New England? Let's do it! Go Bills.